Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jabari Parker is out there with Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard position.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Monroe outside. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Michael Carter Williams.
Harden with it. Thompson in the corner. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Chris Middleton. And he gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And the Bucks with possession here. We'll go to Dorisburg, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks again, Doris.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Carter Williams with it, picked up by Thompson. Screen by Monroe. There's a good screen. Parker kicks to Carter Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the shot is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
The dish now to Curry. Right side Gasol. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Harden kicks to Thompson. Curry dishes to Harden. Thompson passes to Gasol. To the paint. Stolen by Middleton. Ball going up court. That's good.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The three from Harden, and the shot is good. Harden's got 7. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Monroe with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Parker right side. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Middleton on the wing. Gasol against Monroe. Outside for Carter Williams. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Bucks trail by 5. Now Bayless. Outside Mayo. Henson with the screen. Mayo the pass to Henson. Bayless dishes to Mayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. Cousins pulls it in. The West All-Stars with the ball to the inside. Here's Durant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The West All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Durant hits them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Hangs in the air, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Henson. Henson hits them both. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Westbrook kicks to Lillard. Cousins the pass to Nowitzki. The 3. Shot is no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. And there's the pass to Parker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Vasquez dishes to Parker. And he gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Westbrook. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and the shot is good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Mayo against Durant. Now here's Mayo. Just 3 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that. The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
All right now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The West All-Stars making a switch here. And so he hits both. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then there's Duncan. Then it's Thompson. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4-man position. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Count that one. Duncan's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the West All-Stars. Bucks trail by 4. Dives for it. Stolen by Thompson. Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far. Harden outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And slam dunk by Henson.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Michael Carter Williams.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Back to Paul. From deep three-point range. No luck. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And it's Nowitzki missing. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Middleton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. The West All-Stars with the ball. Harden left side. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. And good on the basket. Book it.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Middleton's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Harden the pass to Duncan. Paul for 3. They grab their own miss. Nowitzki, good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. Another shot. And Henson kicks to Antetokounmpo. And another shot. And there's the nice layup by Henson. Henson's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here is Carter Williams. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Monroe. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Can't hit from the elbow. Monroe's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And they're on the break. Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Carter Williams. Monroe wide open. Monroe with another miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Stolen by Henson. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Can't get it to go. Carter Williams has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Cousins, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Cousins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul against Carter Williams. Henson on a screen on Paul. A shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. That's good. Paul's got 5 now.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Carter Williams. Again, Carter Williams missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
That's good. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's now 10 points for Chris Middleton.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
So for the West, Kevin Durant's checked in for Thompson. Westbrook comes in for Steph Curry. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Paul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker's checked in for Henson. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Now, here's Lillard. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Bayless kicks to Parker. There's the feed to Vasquez. There's a good screen. Mayo drives in, and that one's good.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Feeds it to Cousins. Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Screen by Cousins. 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. Lillard misses. Bucks trail by 4.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Bayless the pass to Monroe. Can't get it to go.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. West All-Stars lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Bucks ball.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Monroe in at the 5 down low. Antetokounmpo against Thompson. 4 on the clock. Here's Monroe. Good D by Thompson. Monroe's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Harden. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Monroe with it. Gasol covering. Passes it to Carter Williams. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Carter Williams has got 8 points. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break he only had 1.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Parker dishes to Carter Williams. To the middle. Here's Henson. A shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. 8 points for him.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Carter Williams against Curry. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Thompson. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Carter Williams, the pass to Henson. Inside, Parker. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now, here's Paul. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. And that's going to be a treble.
And really just asleep at the wheel. I mean, they've been caught napping here a few times, and it's starting to hurt them.
Well, they're treating the ball like it's got leprosy. I mean, turnovers this quarter resulting in 6 points the other way. Can't happen.
And it's the Bucks' ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Carter Williams with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the inside. Here's Henson. Duncan with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams.
Jared Bayless.
Here's Parker. Clock at 6. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. Now here's Vasquez, guarded by Kerr. Vasquez kicks to Henson. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. That's 10 points now for Henson.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
So for the West, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Curry. And Milwaukee with a change here too. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be a 5-second call.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you.
Pass to Vasquez from outside the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And now a 6-point Bucks lead.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here is Bayless following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Henson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Henson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. Westbrook kicks to Paul. 1:22 left to play in the third. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. So for the West, Cousins comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Lillard subbed in for Paul. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Monroe's checked in. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Here's Vasquez. He's got 5. And the layup is good. Vasquez has got 7 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And the rejection by Cousins. For three, it's rebounded by the West. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the middle, it's stolen by Mayo. And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the way, pushing their lead to double digits. Mayo's got his second basket.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant.
Klay Thompson.
.29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Bayless. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Right side, Westbrook. To end the run. And he lays it up and in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bucks on top. They're up by 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Thompson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The first one falls. Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
And the Bucks making a change here. Henson's checked in. Here's Carter Williams. Middleton outside. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Curry's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. Shoots from the line. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Bucks leading by 12. Carter Williams with it. Screen by Monroe. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Screen by Monroe.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. No one covering. Monroe's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Carter Williams, the pass to Middleton. Back to Carter Williams. Puts up a three. Here's Monroe. The West All-Stars pull it in.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Middleton outside. He dishes it to Henson. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. And that's 13 points for Chris Middleton.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Jabari Parker's checked in for John Henson. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Parker drives in, and the basket good.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand. Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Here's Milwaukee now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Kicks to Monroe. Offensive rebound, Carter Williams. Curry with some nice D. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg,
Yeah.
you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Offensive rebound. Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Parker. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter. And so here are the West All-Stars. Trailing by 19. Harden the pass to Gasol. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Marcus Aldridge. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Vasquez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he's good on the second. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. That's good. And that's now 9 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And taken away by Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Vasquez kicks to Parker. Shot left block. Tries again. Trying to get open is Monroe. And the layup is good. That's 10 points for Parker.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 20. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. And Durant subbed in for Klay Thompson. The Bucks also changing it up. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Chris Middleton. And stolen by Mayo.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Carter Williams. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Plumlee with the screen. Parker a screen on Aldridge. And there's O.J. Mayo on the assist by Bayless.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them. Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Now here's Vasquez. He's tightly guarded. Dishes to Parker. 14 feet away. They get the rebound. Mayo kicks to Bayless. He feeds it to Vasquez. He kicks to Parker. Plumlee sets the pick for Parker. Second shot opportunity. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Carter Williams.